Right fellas, I've just finished this video with Ian. He's 75-year-old and he's got an 850 brake horsepower American muscle car. Just an absolute belter of a fella. Like genuinely a really nice fella. Like I say, I've just finished the video. I'll let it play, enjoy it, because I certainly did. And Ian, if you're watching this, honestly mate, it was a pleasure to meet you. Enjoy the video fellas.
Twin engines, supercharged on both engines, running nitrous, 144 mile an hour through the line.
Whose is that?
That was mine.
Is that you?
Yeah.
The young Ian?
Yeah.
Did you build that as well?
Yeah.
What times did you say it was?
It did 10-second quarters at 144 mile an hour through the line.
What year was that?
That's about 12, 14 years ago. 14, 15 years ago, about 2004.
Cool. Hello fellas, welcome back. I've came to see Ian. He's got something totally different to what I normally do. An Oldsmobile Omega. Quite big power as well, Ian.
Yeah, 840 horsepower.
And you race it as well?
Yeah, we do race it. 9.9 seconds.
Is that your best time?
Yeah.
Your daughter also takes it out as well?
She does. She's run 9.8 in it.
So she's beat you?
Yeah.
Did she let you know as well?
Oh, yeah.
Can we have a look around though, mate?
Of course,
tell us a bit about it.
no problem.
So what we're looking at? What kind of engine we're looking at?
It's a big block Chevrolet, 572 cubic inches, which is 9.4 litres.
Big old.
Yeah, it's a big old bus. We brought it in from a guy called Skip White in Tennessee. He's got a shop there, you know, he builds good stuff at a sensible price. It came in with 806 horsepower under its belt on the dyno, went into the car, replaced the 400 small block that I took out, and of course because it has the power it's got, we had to uprate the gearbox.
Right.
That went down to Paul at Lagonda Garage and got all the uprated gear put in it, everything. And trans brake as well, and then the prop shaft had to be built. That's like a 7-ton wagon now.
Is it?
Yeah.
7-ton wagon prop shaft?
Yeah. For the power, you see. I mean, you don't know what eventually this baby will turn out. So
right. So you just build it and
build
it at top spec.
We did that, and we changed the 9-inch Ford axle that was in the back end that I'd put in for a built 9-inch Ford with all chrome moly parts and bits and pieces in it. It's got 35 spline half shafts,
right,
which are the biggest you can fit into a Ford case. That'll stand up to 2,000 horsepower now.
Will it?
So everything was built to handle this fella in the front here, and the brakes were uprated and.
What brakes have you got on?
We've got disc brakes on the front, which are from the Impala, a bigger brake. The brakes on the back, Nissan 300Z.
Like a modernish.
Yeah, Nissan 300Z disc brakes on the back. You can see them through there. That's uprated the discs and give us plenty of braking power. We run Caltrac suspension on the back end,
right,
which is designed. It's still on a leaf spring, but with a locking mechanism.
Right.
I've got it unloaded at the moment because obviously on the road you don't use it.
Right.
But you tighten it up at the track so that it gets you off the line instantly.
Is it just literally rock hard suspension, like your suspension?
It doesn't go rock hard, no. It's designed to flex right in and bite and come out.
Right.
And it launches you forward.
Does it?
Yeah.
And you've rebuilt this car yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, totally rebuilt the whole car and painted it, all in my little workshop there.
Painted underneath and everything?
Everything's done, yeah. It's all just nice and neat and tidy. 4-inch exhausts.
4-inch?
4-inch.
Massive.
Yeah.
Left-hand drive? Obviously.
Yeah. It's got the multi-point cage in it, which is spec'd up to 8.5 seconds.
Right.
So it's totally legal, yeah.
Does the cage change once you get past 2.5?
Yeah, we'd have to put a bit more in.
Right.
Yeah, we'd have to put a bit more in, but it's...
So is that just all the original dashboard and everything?
That's the original dashboard, I've kept that.
It's nice.
Yeah. But my controls are all on that unit down there.
Right. So what kind of management do you run?
We run MSD,
Right.
full set of MSD management. Everything's done through relays and everything. It's all absolutely pucker. It needs to be reliable.
So what year's the car?
The car's a 74. It's
74?
actually built in 73.
Right.
Yeah. I can show you in the back. There we go. That's the term is a fuel cell.
Right.
It's filled with foam, and it's a safety cell. All inside the car, all the back end inside the car is totally sealed off. Everything is sealed, so that we can run fuel in here.
Right. So that's all in case there's a fire.
In case there's a fire or anything, this is a sealed unit. That's a 400 gallon per hour fuel pump.
That's a big battery as well, isn't it?
We need that. We need that to turn 9.4 litres.
Is that what it's for?
Yeah. And also it's placed exactly over the top of the axle.
For grip?
Yeah. It's the best place for it. That's just a vacuum pump that come off a Jaguar.
What was that for?
We run the vacuum brakes off that.
Right.
It works in conjunction with the stoplights.
All right.
Obviously you don't realise you're touching the brakes all the time, so the pump keeps the system charged.
Oh, it's a mint thing as well, mind.
Yeah.
Do you run a shoot on it when you...
No, there's no need for a shoot. They have to go to 150 mile an hour really for a shoot.
And what do you get?
We go through the line at 140.
Right.
That's the fastest it's gone through the line on the quarter
140.
mile. Yeah. Which is a ton and a half off the line, doing 140 mile an hour.
Class. Can we go for driving it?
Of course we can. No problem at all. Just put some fuel in it. Just in case we need it. I think we will.
Oh, it's loud, isn't it?
Yeah, it's loud, yeah. It's not so bad when you're cruising. Now, this is automatic, but you have to shift it.
Right. Is it a 4-speed?
4-speed manual shift.
4-speed manual shift.
Yeah.
How long have you had the car in?
Hey?
How long have you had the car?
Oh, I brought it in 2014.
2014 you got the car?
Yeah.
And you restored it all in 6-7 years?
Yes.
How long's it been
I
running
built
for?
the car as a nice hot rod road car, and then I rebuilt it as a race car.
Right. So you've rebuilt it twice?
Yeah. See, it's not that bad when you drive it.
No, it's alright. No, it's not bad at all. Is that indicator on there?
Yeah. No, that's an old man's problem. You can't hear the clicking. There's a vacuum gauge working.
Right.
On the engine.
So that's below your crack, below your pistons?
That takes the pressure below the piston. I can't bump it too much because the road's wet.
I was going to say, we'll pick the air.
And also, we're in top now, but this has got racetrack gearing in it.
Right. Sounds nice, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah. On a dry day I could boot it, but I'll have to be a little bit careful.
What width are your tyres at the minute, one?
The big ones that I race on are 10 inch.
10 inch wide?
This has only got 8 inch on it.
8 inch wide tyres at the minute?
Yeah.
Step sideways there. Do you bring your missus out in this?
Say
Do
again?
you bring your lass out in this? Do you bring your wife out in this?
No, she's never been in
Has
it.
she not?
No.
She's not interested?
I don't think she would be, no.
Have you done a run with your daughter while you're in this seat, while you're in the passenger
Do you
seat?
know, I haven't.
Have you not?
No.
So if this sells, what you going to buy?
Oh, I don't know.
Something else to tinker with in the garage?
Yeah. Something sporty.
the engine been like rebuilt? How many miles has it done?
Oh, it won't have done 1,000 miles.
No?
No. I reckon the engine's done about 200 miles.
And how far's the car done since it's been rebuilt?
Say that?
How far's the car been since it's been rebuilt?
Only up and down here.
Is that it?
Yeah. It's been to Whitby when I had the 400 in it.
So it run out?
But you know, I've got to look after it because it's me. I use it for racing. A couple of small modifications on what we've got, and we could be using it as a daily driver. You'd have to put some smaller exhausts on.
Aye. How much do you think you've got in the car at the minute?
I reckon about 45 to 48
Have
grand.
you?
Yeah.
And a lot of time?
Oh, thousands of hours.
Better than watching Emmerdale though, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Keeps an old man's ticker going. My neighbours over the road don't like me.
Mate, Ian, thanks a lot for that, like, honestly.
You're very welcome.
Been a pleasure. The car is actually for sale. If anyone's interested, I'll leave my Instagram below. If you get in touch with me, I can then get in touch with Ian for you. Because I'm guessing you don't have Instagram or anything like that, mate?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't bother with anything like that.
Thanks for watching though, fellas. I'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you.
Thanks a lot. Hiya. Is it your turn to go out in it?
She's never been in it.